The old Toronto series a few years ago posted a photo of my uncle James Wilbur Sanders, who was a Kentucky colonel and franchisee at Kentucky Fried Chicken. But they posted him saying that he was Colonel Harlan Sanders in Toronto, Canada. I had to spam the comments to get them to correct it. That's just the first misleading thing that they had posted. They got it wrong, but they did correct themselves. Every year since that post, I have seen them claim that Colonel Sanders lived in Canada from 1964 until his death in 1980. And that's inaccurate. Not only does his family have proof that he lived in Kentucky, primarily, we have photos. They can confirm it. I can confirm it with photos. Here they are. He lived on L.A. Grange Road from 1975 until 1980. On the American Antique Roadshow tour, there's a gentleman that lived with him and then moved across the street from him. That can confirm from 1975 to 1980, he purchased that home and lived in it. Prior to that, he lived in the basement apartment of it. I'm not denying my uncle had any history in Canada. He had a lot of history to do there. A lot of his suits were even made there. But to say that he lived there until 1980, I don't care what the websites say, I don't care what the news says. To say that is misleading and makes people think that he lived and died there or that he didn't live in Kentucky at all. And that's just how the human mind works when they're reading things online, I guess, because I get hundreds of thousands of comments that are confused. The Canadian home was a part-time home for 4 to 5 months out of the year. He owned a home in Tampa, Florida, but nobody says he lived there until 1980.